Alright guys, what's shaking? Swordsman here. Welcome to the next episode of Swordsman Soapbox, and this video is going to be more opinion related versus news coverage. Although some of the things I do have opinions about may be news to you, which is perfectly fine, but this is more like an editorial than any sort of news reporting specifically. And it's been a while since I did an actual commentary. You guys seem to have been really loving the Left 4 Dead games that we got in over the weekend and stuff with Athena, Stone, and Hobo. And we have some coming up with Elder Abyss as well. We make some progress on the Helm's Deep, and we can show you guys our exploration into other areas of that map that we didn't even know was possible. But this is going to be Bad Company 2 footage in the background. I believe I'm going to post up a game of Eureka Harbor. Basically, Don't Blink versus the D Crew, and Blink and I were both running medic kit, and we squared off a few times. I killed him sometimes, but most of the time he was just outright embarrassing me with just how much better he is than I am. It was a fun game, though, nonetheless. And yeah, let's get started, shall we? In case you don't know, Gamescom is going on over in Europe. I believe it's in Germany, I think. And there's been a lot of exciting news from all sorts of games. It's sort of like a European E3 type deal. And it's been pretty neat in some of the things that have been released about Battlefield 3. I am quite happy to talk about. They put out these press fact sheets that they handed out. If you go to any of the gaming sites or whatnot, like News for Gamers or Kotaku, I'm sure you'll find the screenshots of them. And there's a lot of useful information that was put up there. One of the things, this is going to be so weird, all the things in that list and you're happy about this, but they did finally, I guess officially confirm what most people assumed and or suspected, that Battlefield will have at least smoke grenades, because playing Rush without smoke on some maps, I think, will be a pain in the ass. But fact sheets aside, I gotta say, I was kind of... Well, okay, no, we'll reverse this a little bit. The trailer was amazing, wasn't it? The trailer was fantastic. It showed a 64-player Conquest game. Well, not a full game, but footage from a game. And it was nuts. The jets looked amazing. There was some helicopter gameplay. The infantry looked good. The tanks were cool. It looked like there were some anti-air vehicles and stuff like that. It looked good, but you expect it to look good. I mean, there's a couple bugs, but overall, it was fantastic looking. It was phenomenal. It got a lot of people excited. A lot of good things coming about from it, which is very cool. You can already see some changes they made since the alpha. The little heartbeat sensor down on the bottom right by your health numbers and stuff was very cool to see. I'm not going to try to get too in-depth on what it covered and what it saw, because a lot of people did their trailer breakdown videos. The best one I saw was from Don't Blink. Absolutely fantastic breakdown with stuff that he caught that I wouldn't have caught and or wouldn't have known what they were to express, like say, hey, there's that type of tank. So if you haven't seen that by Don't Blink, I will leave probably a link on the screen here in an annotation and down below in the description. So that's kind of cool if you want to go check that out. But what other big news was there? Big news that trickled out today is that the console version will have a server browser. That is very exciting to me. I love the sound of that. To be able to scan through and find what you want to play, to find room for in a lobby, to join a specific server. Like if I'm playing on Xbox and I join X server, and I can just tweet out, hey, I'm in this server, come join me as you can, and you know, it could be a really good time and everything. So that sounds amazing. More console games need to look into that in the future. There is absolutely no excuse why you can't have a server browser on any console whenever the game has dedicated servers. What else? I am going to say that some of the information has been disappointing to see. I am not a fan of the fact that there's only 9 maps upon release, and they'll say, well, there's going to be the Kark, and you're right, that's 4 more. That'll help, but that's not going to be available at release. That could be December, late December, mid-December, early December, whatever. And then they did promise more DLC. Was it 4 times more DLC than Bad Company 2 had, but Bad Company 2 had very, very little real DLC. I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, the VIP map packs, and I'm saying, no, those don't count as DLC. Taking a map that has already been in the game and adding another game mode to it is not DLC maps. I'm sorry, that does not count. That is just unlocking something that should not have been limited in the first place. So most of the VIPs do not count to me. The Vietnam expansion does count. That was fantastic DLC. I loved Vietnam. The map design on a couple of them for Rush was a little wonky with choke points and stuff, but what are you going to do? That was definitely real DLC. The VIP, was it 7 or was it 8? The one with Oasis and Harvest Day and Heavy Metal, that was real DLC. Those were new map. Well, not all like brand new maps. Some of them did make appearances in older Bad Company 1. But they were new to Bad Company 2, so that counts as real DLC. Everything else, I don't count as actual DLC. I guess you might count Onslaught, but it doesn't directly influence the Bad Company 2 multiplayer. It's just more like their spin and take on like Spec Ops or co-op type stuff. But yeah, so 4 times the DLC doesn't really. I think they said 4 times. They might have said 6. I don't know. Anyway. Times 2, regardless of what it is, doesn't really seem too super exciting. But we'll see. Hopefully there's a lot of good stuff coming. Another big disappointment for me was the game modes. This is probably something I have been begging for, pleading for. The more game modes you have, the more variety, and with the more variety, the longer the longevity is. The more you'll get enjoyment out of the game, the more you'll continue to play it. That to me is one of the biggest downfalls of Bad Company 2, is that you have very few legitimate game modes. For Battlefield 3, as revealed, it has Rush, Conquest, Squad Deathmatch, and Team Deathmatch. They also have Squad Rush, but who actually counts Squad Rush? Anyone? Anyone? I've never once seen anybody go, oh man, I can't wait to log into Battlefield and play some Squad Rush. I've never once heard that uttered, so I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess. They did say there will be hardcore variants, but that to me still isn't enough. I want more. I want more variety in my gaming options in Battlefield 3. I want to be able to go, you know what? I'm sick of Rush and Conquest. I want to go play Air Superiority. I want to go play something different. I want to go, just give me some depth. And other games have a lot of game modes. Gears 3 is going to have more game modes than Battlefield 3. Call of Duty obviously always has like 10, 12, whatever. The Halo franchises always have a huge variety of playlists and stuff like that. I'm not asking for like super complex stuff. Just variety. Change it up a little bit, you know? Imagine something like Payload from Team Fortress 2 and Battlefield 3. What if you're on a map that maybe you could play Rush on, but like say there was like a bunch of wounded comrades or something, and you had to load them into a big Humvee or something, but the Humvee could only go so fast or something, and like, what if your team needed to be by this Humvee to help escort it through the rush mission and stuff, while the defenders or the attackers, maybe, whatever you want to call them, they got to try to stop you and hold you out before a time limit expires or something. Give me something like that. Give me really anything, you know, just more variety, so that way you can change it up, that you're not always feeling like you're doing the same couple of options, you know. I mean, I think the Team Deathmatch will be a neat introduction to the series. That I mean, sometimes you just want to go in and kill shit, you know. I mean, especially with the gold star one. I don't know if they're gold. Are they gold? And the getting points based on how many kills. I mean, sometimes you just want to go finish off a platinum or finish off a gold, and you just want to hop into a team deathmatch, get a couple kills, play for a little bit. You know, I mean, you don't want to go like busting your balls trying to arm MCOMs or capture flag. You just want to kill a couple people for a while. You know, that I think is good. It is a welcome addition to me. But I was really hoping they'd go further with that. I was hoping we'd see more than just what they've offered. Supposedly they have been teasing about other game modes that have not been revealed yet, which, if that is true, makes me very happy if that comes out. As of right now, with what they announced, it just doesn't really wow me. I mean, well, the trailer's amazing, of course, but like I found these little things that are sort of like, well, really? I wanted more. I expected more. But no game will ever be perfect, no matter how hard they try or what the fans want or what they say or anything. It will not be perfect. It simply won't be. There will be things in Battlefield 3 that people will love. There will be things that people hate. There will be things that I already hate that I really hope get changed based on my experience in the alpha. Which is really tricky because I know there's this huge information overload and explosion yesterday at Gamescom and trickling out today still, but like, it's like that gray area of what can I talk about from the alpha versus what got released here. So it's like, what can I talk about? What can I share my opinion on? So I am sort of dancing around a couple of my opinions here because I don't want to get in trouble, to be honest. I don't want to have my channel receive a strike or get shut down or a video deleted or anything like that because I like my channel and it's fun to post to you guys. Hopefully, maybe I can figure out what we're allowed to talk about now that sort of maybe overlapped with details from the alpha. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of the fucking cats are long out of that bag that they tried to cover up with alpha, with people breaking the NDA, posting all sorts of videos and footage and shit like that. But I don't know. Maybe they'll still not like people to talk about the alpha experiences, you know. But maybe that will expire come September. Maybe it'll never expire. But it doesn't really matter. Another big news that did get some play, I think this morning, I saw it on Twitter, that the command rose is coming back. To me, I like the theory of it, but I don't really think you need it anymore. It was good back in the day when voice communications in the game was very, very few and far between with people that were hooking up headsets and playing and stuff. And I think the Bad Company 2's option worked just fine, that a situational voice command would come out based on when you hit the button when looking at certain things, you know. That to me worked just fine. Even with the command rows, most people fucking ignored the audio cues anyway, just like they ignore them still in like the Bad Company system of doing so. And then you know goddamn well you're just gonna have some jerk off spamming the same fucking command over and over and over again, just completely ruining like the voice like atmosphere around you, the sound system and stuff. Like, you want to hear some douche yelling, I need ammo, I need ammo, I need ammo, give me some ammo, god damn it, man, give me some ammo, I need ammo, give me some ammo. Because, like, you're sitting there rolling your eyes or whatever, but you know goddamn well there's going to be asshats that will spam that shit just because they can fucking push a button and make everybody hear something. It's, you know, I don't think the command rose is all that important. I mean, you have spotting itself that will, unless the fucking whining bitches get that taken out of the game. Oh god, don't get me started. The people that think Battlefield 3 is just supposed to be a graphic update of Battlefield 2, you really need to fucking get out more, because the Battlefield 2 does not compete with modern games. It is a bad game compared to the overall game improvement as of the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years or whatever, you know. It does not... it has not aged well, let's put it that way. There is some very, very things that are just old school, old style that just doesn't really lend itself to today's gaming experiences and attitudes and efforts. But you know, you'll always have people like that the 5,000, 10,000 people that might play Battlefield 2 occasionally still today think that the game's supposed to be completely catered around them and only them. But boy, are they going to be sorely disappointed whenever they realize that EA just wants to compete with Call of Duty. They don't want to placate the little Battlefield 2 fanboys that insist it should be nothing more than a graphical update. So they are probably going to be in for a rude awakening come September 25th. But that's just me. Was there any other noteworthy news? The weapons list looks solid. There was a big variety of weapons. There seemed to be plenty of anti-air weapons and rocket launchers for the engineer class and stuff. So hopefully taking out jets won't be such a huge problem. Like, I don't want jets to be like paper mache, like paper airplanes zipping around up there. But I also don't want to have to fucking try to stick something with stick it with a tracer darter trying to manually line up an RPG shot either. You know, that would be a pain in the ass to try to do that to jet fucking flying super high above you at Mach 12 or whatever, however fast they go, you know. But I digress. Any other big news as of late about Battlefield 3? Well, not really news, but I'll share my opinion. Origin can suck a dick and die. I fucking hate Origin. The more I read about it, the more that every single copy of PC copy of Battlefield 3 is going to require Origin to log into the game to play the game through. It won't be on Steam, of course. And say you hate Origin like me, and you're just going to go, well, I'll buy a physical copy from a local retailer of the PC version. Nope. You're basically fucking wasting plastic in the packaging because you still got to install Origin and run your account through there, which is absolutely asinine. That no matter what, you are being forced to go through Origin, which is a shitty program. It is a poorly ripped off, implemented copycat of Steam. It doesn't even have the same functionality of Steam to make it good. Another thing, that your Origin name will be the name that you see in game. And so now I have an EA account that is pretty fucking old. It is the same EA account that my veteran status is tied to from playing my past Battlefield games. And I've had this EA account for a very long time. I've kept it around and everything, added my games to it. But you know what? Its default master EA ID is fucking retarded. I don't want to be known as a game in that. I don't want to have that as my display name. But too bad. If I buy Battlefield 3 under that account, I have to go by that fucking name as it is right now. And that is just absolutely retarded. I don't want to be known as AJ9187456. It was fucking, your name is unavailable. Here, click this random generated one. So I went with that option. That's what my veteran status is tied to. That's what my in-game name for Battlefield 3 would be stuck as. The alternative, I would have to create another EA account, another Origin account as, say, Swordsman or whatever, and that would be what I would have to go as. But then you're like, okay, well, no big deal. You don't have too many games registered to Origin, right? And you're right. I have two games that I bought after I got my Origin account, and but the thing that pisses me off is then my veteran status is locked to my other Origin account, which has the retarded name. So it's just frustrated me so much, and I canceled my pre-order for Battlefield 3 on PC. And my options are to pre-order it through a different Origin account with a more suitable name that I would prefer, or to simply not play Battlefield 3 on PC. With console graphics looking amazing as shown in Gamescom, plus the server browser and everything, maybe I'll say fuck off to PC and Origin's bullshit. Maybe they'll make some changes before now and then. We'll see. Odds are, being completely realistic, I'll probably end up pre-ordering on just a different Origin account. But, yeah, that is such fucking bullshit. Oh, one other thing I want to get off my chest while I'm fucking spreading my opinions here. Fuck you, you lousy motherfucking cocksucking pussy-ass bitch, for trying to register D-Crew names on Origin before we could register our own names. Fuck you, I hope you die of fucking flame-infested herpes, you fucking loser. Oh my god, you fucking little bitch. Those of you that maybe missed the Twitter news, some ass cunt registered basically every variation of D-Crew Stoneface you could think of. What a fucking cunt. Oh my god. Another reason why having Origin account tied to your in-game name is fucking retarded. I wanted to punch a cute baby whenever I heard that from Stone. So fuck you and go die. Okay, that felt therapeutic. These have been my opinions, my fucking opinions. If you can't handle opinions, well, you probably stopped watching this video long before the fucking 19-minute mark. So that's that. I look forward to the comments comments down below. Take care, guys. I'm out of here.